Sunday. Whew. This might be the last weekend of wearing shorts. It's getting cold. Oh, I love Sundays, got the whole weekend ahead of you. Well, I'd just like to clarify that. That's actually incorrect. Sundays, it's halfway through the weekend. First off, we're just gonna run through some of the ideas from last video, some of the suggestions, beginning with Jordan, make a video in the snow and do more collabs. Alright, I've actually not been to the snow that much, and we'll have to think about who and how to do collabs, considering I don't know how big the collab New Zealand market is, but thanks Jord. John says work on a series of videos, and yeah, I like the idea of that. We'll just obviously have to think what that could be. Sarah says turn the light off, mate. There you go, Sarah. Carry out, take a picture or short video at a specific time and place every day for a month, or maybe once a week for the whole winter and put it together for a slideshow. Also, thumbs up for the 100 building challenge and the walk around the block. Maybe a few blocks in differing areas. Thanks guys. Thanks Carrie L. Those are all great ideas. I like this concept of going to a single place. That requires a bit of dedication, which is awesome. So today's video is about looking at things differently in the same place that you go all the time, if that makes any sense at all. Ideally, I'd be taking photos traveling, but that's not always an option. So here's a little slideshow of images that I took just the other day. I think I want to go back to the spot, but the cool thing about these images is I drive over that bridge every day for work, and I've never been under it like that on that side. Been under it on the other sides, but never there. And particularly where there's the shots of the pillars in the water and the beach, I really like that. When you walk down there, the scale of those pillars is massive. To me, I learned a good lesson from it. It's sort of, photography is awesome because it leads you to cool places that you might not know, even in a city that you've lived your whole life. And when you're there taking photos, I think coming back on different days, especially in that spot, you're gonna get way different moods, because that was quite a sunny day, so the water's kind of green, but I'm imagining if you went when it's rainy, it'd be grey. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I wanna go back under the bridge with my long lens, just to capture some of those patterns under the bridge, because you can sort of see if we zoom in here a little bit, they repeat quite a lot, but I just shot it on my 24 to 70mm lens and couldn't quite zoom into the details. Some of the pipe work's really cool, quite industrial. I know it's a little bit cheesy, but I quite like these shots of using a natural telescope to frame the city in a different way. This shot here is kind of cool because it's just, that was how green it was, just seeing it off the camera. With photography, that's probably one of the things I struggle with the most is when you're traveling, it's awesome because every spot you're going to is new. You just walk out the door and you've never seen that before, so taking photos is awesome, and it's also way more motivating, and you're like, hey, let's go that way. Oh, let's turn this way, let's go down that street. Haven't been there before. When you live in a city, doing that's a bit harder because, well, at least for me, I'm a routine person, and you go to the same places all the time. So you're like, go to work over here, eat my lunch over here, and you never really go here. So the challenge that I want to set myself is to try and get off the beaten path a little bit more, even within Auckland, because I think there's a lot of hidden gems out there. yeah. So if you're into photography, I just, well, I'm encouraging myself. And then if you want to encourage yourself, do it, I guess. But that's a little takeaway that I had, and it hit me right here in the feels of like, oh, I'm an adventurer. Some of the times I have to break the pattern of on a Saturday, I wake up and I'm like, should I take photos? Or should I play Magic? Or Hearthstone? Or Path of Exile? Or chill here and read? Because I love staying at home. So getting excited about finding something new is sort of what has to get you out of bed. Yeah, does that make sense? All right. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked that video. See you again shortly. See you in the next one.